How's it going, everybody? Joshua August here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Prophetic Rapid Fire Part 2. I kind of did a series of prophetic words of knowledge last night. God was just speaking to me about one of y'all, and I believe he did it this morning for you, sir. I believe it's for a man, a father, a husband. But if there's something in this word for you, grab it. You can totally do that. I just felt, even from somebody last night watching, maybe your life felt meaningless at points. But Simon says, keep watching. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I think those are things you even say. But we're going to go through this, okay? But first, here's a quick little teaching. Like I said yesterday, in Psalms, it says that the thoughts that God has to you cannot be numbered. Can you imagine? God has so many thoughts that he can't even number them about you. Like God can't even do it. And I was like, Lord, what is it that I'm actually doing? And he says, you're tapping into that pipeline of my thoughts towards people. And so I have a whole cool list for you, and I think it's going to bless your socks off. It might even be a little bit more accurate and better than last night. And that's another thing. God is rekindling your old gifts and your old talents. I believe the enemy was blocking some of those. And this is something I love to do, is write prophetic lists for people. Anyways, use those gifts, and let's get into this. Also, real quickly, a little bit about words of knowledge. Jesus actually did it in the New Testament. Do you remember the woman at the well? Okay, so the Lord didn't even preach a whole lot to her. What he said was how many husbands she had. It was like 5 or 7.
The answer is too many husbands, right?
But anyways, it moved her so well, she went to her town and caused revival. But a word of knowledge is like a fact. It's like your age or where you were born or things like that. Okay, it's more that prophecy tends to be more futuristic or seasonal.
Oh, seasonal potatoes.
But anyways, let's get into this, okay? All right, I heard Knoxville, Nashville, American Idol, Rock Bottom. Maybe you hit that recently. Sorry about that. Going to pray for you soon. Old Fashioned. I heard tickets. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. I heard detour and tour. And even in your detour season, like God accomplished a lot in you, okay? In God's kingdom, no, there aren't any setbacks, right? Even the tomb wasn't a setback for Jesus, but you're just getting pulled back to be launched. Probably be touring again soon. I also heard you're precious to the Lord, talent, Simon says, and I also heard tacos. I mean, who doesn't love tacos? But even more that expression, that awesome meme that went around recently. It's okay to fall apart sometimes. Tacos fall apart and we still love them. You don't have to be strong all the time. It's okay to be weak. Even the Bible says our strength is made perfect. His strength is made perfect in our weakness. Also, I thought it was kind of cool. You might not be too impressed with this list, so I asked God for even deeper stuff, and he gave me some things you say, and there's really no way I would know this in my own knowledge. I just thought it was really cool. I heard phrases like, not my style, man, bro, pop and lock it, what were you thinking, finish it. I just think finishing things is really important to you, maybe even say it to your kids. And I think you're married and stuff like that, and when you say my girl, it really does hit deep. Like, you are a deep person. It hits me in my soul. Some of these phrases that you say, I'm like, wow, this guy is really deep. I heard shattered dream. Really sorry about that. I heard determined, and you're a person of teamwork. You believe in teamwork. Resilient. You bounce back very, very well your whole life. I also heard Harlem or Harlem Globetrotters, and I heard a play on words. You might have been mourning this morning, and God just speaks to you like you kind of speak probably. I also heard something with your son, that I wasn't home, that I was always working. I think I heard you say, what were you thinking? But the Lord wants you to know that you're a good father. You're a good daddy. And I heard the word masterpiece. And your son is a masterpiece. And you might even say you're the Lord's masterpiece. But you played a part in that too. And he still is. Anyways, I hope this is a blessing. And like I said, these are just a list of words of knowledge, of facts, of things that God thinks towards all of us every day. And you can spend time with the Lord, and he'll start speaking to you, loving on you, and he cares so much about these things. I hope this blesses you, and your life isn't meaningless to anybody watching. God has purpose. Even if we do go on to heaven or things like that, our purpose does not stop. It continues. There's all kinds of things to do in heaven. There's jobs. There's heaven's going to come back on earth. That's even what the Bible says, and there's going to be a kingdom. So our purpose continues forever and ever.
My candlelight, it'll never fade until that day. You're what my hope's in a dying world. a torch that shines, a city on